Paldies, vai Igaunijas kolēģim vēl būtu kas piebilstams?
Yeah, thank you. Here in Baltic region, I guess we all know what we need. We need as soon as possible new Ignalina reactor plant. We need new electricity connections from Estonia to Finland, from Poland to Lithuania, and probably also from Latvia or Lithuania to Sweden, so that also those adequate links will be there between Baltic states and the rest of the European Union. Of course, the role of renewable energy is increasing, and it is important, but as Frank-Walter Steinmeier also mentioned, there are also limits. And what concerns gas and oil imports, then it's always better to have choice than not to have choice. So that in this regard, I'm glad that actually first time in history we have a new basic document of the European Union, I mean here Lisbon Treaty, also article which speaks about common energy policy of the European Union. It is a very important article from this point of view, and I see that diversification of energy also in entire European Union is very important, so that in this regard also cooperation with Azerbaijan, with Turkmenistan, with the countries of Central Asia and South Caucasus is important to also have alternative routings what concerns gas imports. But if you compare today's situation in the EU with the situation we had, for example, 3, 4 or 5 years ago, then today's situation in this sense is much better. We have today much more common understandings, common policies than we had maybe 5 years ago even. And I see that the tendencies is very clear and right. Of course, this process is not easy because the countries of the EU have different conditions today. For example, how much they use gas for their economy. But anyway, the direction is right, and we are clear supporter of more united, more common energy policy, and of course also for alternative routes, alternative ways of imports.
Paldies. Tos comrades, lūdzu.
Couple of comments. You know that European Union is developing common European Union energy strategy, and this strategy will increase the ability of European Union to speak in one voice, increase unity of European Union, and will lead in future to avoid this energy isolation and status of energy Iceland in European Union. Of course, implementation of energy infrastructure projects also very important for all three countries and for all the region. And let me inform you about the process of establishment of National Investor Company, the OLT, that this is in the final stage, and the company is planned to be established on the 27th of this month. After that, we immediately will start the practical discussions with our strategic partners, Latvia, Estonia, and Poland, on further stages of the project's implementation.
Jā. Paldies, Vaitirkunas. Jautājums Reuters.
From Reuters. Does the Lithuanian Foreign Minister also agree that there is now agreement on the EU-Russia talks mandate and it can be approved at the next EU Foreign Ministers meeting?
Fully understand that Russia is a very important partner, not only for Lithuania, but for all European Union's countries, for all the European Union. And it is our interest to start negotiations with Russia, to approve the mandate and have Russia closer to Europe, neither to block it from being a European country. And we understand that PCA agreement, post-PCA agreement is a very important instrument, and agreement reached in Vilnius was necessary step towards the adoption of the mandate, and I really hope we will adopt the mandate at the GERC meeting at the nearest session.
Jā, paldies, ministra kungs. Vēl jautājumu lūdzu. Vaitars, lūdzu.
Just another follow-up question to the Lithuanian. Do you hope there's going to be an agreement, or there will be an agreement? What remains to be sorted out?
Very few debts remain to solve, and as I said, I hope we will adopt the mandate at the GERC next Monday. And let me use this opportunity and to thank my colleagues present here and other in the European Union for understanding and for support of our position and for seeking a compromise in these very important issues.
Jā, es vēlos paldies teikt mediju pārstāvjiem un ārlietu ministriem par dalību preses konferencē.